It's 9:31 a.m. October 9th. As I was saying yesterday in California to my parents, there's some new phenomenon going on in America and around the world where there's these implantation terrorists. And they look for people who create ideas, who are inventors, who perform science, this and that. And what they're doing is they're looking for these people and then trying to put these neural implants in their brain so they can harvest from them via synthetic telepathy. And so they can try to abuse them out of their own property and them covertly for their own property. This is actually being tolerated in America. These monsters and Dubai, supposedly Connecticut, California, New York, Houston, Dallas, and the Woodlands. So they're actually letting these people find inventors, creators, scientists, put devices in their brains, and then steal from their brains via telepathy, hire cyber terrorists to steal information, even hire criminals to try to abuse them out of information with long range weaponry. So all the inventors, creators, tech people, programmers, you all need to be careful as these terrorists are on the loose, and they're actually allowing these people to hold inventors, creators, scientists, tech people hostage in their homes and steal from their brains via synthetic telepathy and even attempt murder on them covertly for their own property, ideas, thoughts, creations. This is actually occurring in America and in the world around us, and no one is regulating on these monsters, these terrorists, these rapists. These human rights and civil rights violators involved with organized crime, RICO, and terrorism and terrorist financing. They are actually allowing, so let's say you're a scientist with a new scientific breakthrough. They'll find some of these implantation terrorists, they'll stick a device in your brain, they'll try to steal a formula from you or a process or some sort of new method, and they will hold you hostage. And once it's done, they will murder you and steal it. This is actually going on in the world around you, and no one is doing anything about it. These people are still on the loose, they're not in prison. Some of the key suspects involved are in my DOJ letter. I feel highly confident, or people they hire. Uh, but you should be wary. You should find out who is allowing this and who's not, and flee countries. That is any country allowing this sort of behavior to be this sort of behavior in their country on their soil. Should flee any country as scientists, creators, inventors, um, tech people with programmer code, etc. They're all in danger, and these implementation terrorists are on the loose, and no one is arresting this scum. So you're in danger. You should flee any city, state, country that is not regulating on these implantation terrorists and these threats to America and humanity. Your ideas, your property are no longer safe. Your code, anything proprietary is no longer safe. These terrorists are a threat to America and the globe. And they're after creatives, they're after inventors, they're after scientists, they're after programmers, they're after all of these things. And they have no respect for human life. They have no respect for your works. They have no respect for your efforts. They are thieving scum and they need to go to prison. And no one is arresting these people. And people know who these terrorist scum are. And they're actually putting money in these terrorist hands, these rapist hands, these murderers' hands, these Joseph Mengele maniac machismo monsters' hands, and others. So someone needs to do something.